got the truck, but I don't have his wheelchair here, so it's kind of not so impressive. So you'll have to realize there's a wheelchair that I just transferred out of sitting here, and I transferred onto this seat. And there's a provision that makes the wheelchair hook up, in this case, to this D-ring, okay? So then he lifts it up with the string, let's call it, or the strap, and then lifts the boom way up. And the wheelchair is now high enough to get into over the cap here. So we'll bring it into the bed. And once it's in, we're gonna let it down. Now I have a lot of his personal stuff loaded back there, so it's not real impressive looking, but you can see how the wheelchair would easily clear this here and how the boom clears the cap. So I'll bring the boom down. And then, while he's sitting here, he has a wireless remote control on his keychain, but he also has this one, and I forgot to get the wireless remote out, so I'm just gonna use this. You can see the pickup cap is coming down and closing up. So now his wheelchair is all protected, of course. You can't get much better than nice and dry back here in the back of the truck. And you always wait for it to finish its job. Now he needs to get in the truck, so you can see the seat. I'm pressing a button here that's making it bring me up and in. And I'm just being a little patient and waiting. He won't be swinging his legs, but I always just do that. Some people can move their legs, and the chair offers this footrest that you can do this if you want, but I find that to be a little awkward. So I'm just gonna move my legs to get around some of this. And you see this path it's taking looks a little tight, and it is. So it has to make a lot of turns to get around the steering wheel, but it works. It gets a little bit tight right here, but then the seat knows that, and it accommodates for it by moving back. So if you can envision his legs that he can't move, they'll slide like this, and he may have to pull one leg in when he's done. I'm not sure what his disability is exactly, but once he's in, he's got a seat belt that he puts on like us. He can put these armrests down, and there's a gas and brake hand control right here. That's the brake, and that's the gas, the brake. Now to shift the gears, you've got the hand control on this side and the shifter here. So the hand control has a latch, so now it's holding the brake, so you can shift gears and it doesn't move. Then to release that, you just put a little tension on it and bring back the gas and brake to go for a long ride. It has an electric parking brake right here that you can press and hold this button to set the brake, and press and release it to release the brake. And that was on, and the reason it's on is because the cap and top don't work unless the brake is on, so that you don't drive down the road and accidentally have your cap pop up, you know. I guess that's about it. There's a pedal block down here that blocks the gas and brake pedal. That's a new requirement our industry is starting to do, because some people have spastic feet or spasms with their legs, and this way they can't accidentally hit the brake or the gas while they're driving with their hands. So I just thought I'd show this truck.